Hi guys, I am back with another video. So today I am going to be doing some storytelling, and I know you see the title. My boyfriends, yes with an S, tried to kill me, and I thought I was going to jail. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it all first started out, I came home from college, went to my mom's house. She had just moved into this house and everything. So I was there hanging out with my brother. Me and my brother was like very tight before I went off to college. We did everything together, went everywhere together, rode our bikes together when we were younger, walked everywhere together. Like, that's why we was in shape, because we always was on bikes or walking. But anyway, so this day we go outside and walk around. We go around the corner, going around the neighborhood. I hear somebody whistling at me. Some guy was whistling at me, and I was like, you know what? So anyway, I walk up, he walking up and stuff like that. He's like, hey, I know you new in the neighborhood. You moved around the corner, this and that and other. So I was like, yeah, yeah. How you doing? He was like, well, we wanted to invite you to the neighborhood. We have cookouts and stuff. Like, everybody come over here for our cookouts. We have summer cookouts because it was summertime. So we have cookouts and stuff. So we want to invite you to a cookout. Actually, we having a cookout right now, this and that and other. So then I look over at my brother, and my brother real close. So I kind of know his vibe and how he looks, if he want to do something, he don't want to do something. So he gave me the okay look or whatever. So I was like, okay. So we went over there. I ain't eat their food because I ain't know them like that yet. So I went over there. They had chips. They had drinks, hot dogs, hamburgers, and all that kind of stuff like that. So I was like, okay, they ain't got the bag of chips open yet. I put my little hand sanitizer on my hand and stuff because, I didn't want to go in the house. Put the hand sanitizer on. I get some chips. So I did eat that because it was a closed container. Or a closed bag. But anyway, so I'm eating that. We hanging out. So anyway, me, him, my brother, his sister, all of us got real close and stuff. We started hanging out for a long time and stuff like that. And so I'm going to give him the name Tim. I'm going to just give him the name Tim. So Tim, has a sister, and I was close to her, and the sister had a boyfriend, but the boyfriend was like hardly ever there. He like worked all the time. He's like one of those, I got to work to get what I want, which later on they end up with a lot of stuff because both of them work hard. But anyway, so we hung out and stuff like that. So one day, Tim's homeboy, I'm gonna call him Joe. Tim's homeboy, Joe, came over, and I was like, I ain't never seen him before, and they supposed to be like real close or whatever. So I found out that, most of the time he came over at night or whatever when nobody wasn't there type thing. He wasn't one of those that was always out there type thing. But me and Tim had got real close. Me and my brother, we would be over there so late sometimes. We would spend the night, so we was tight. And so Joe came over. Me and him started getting cool and stuff. So me and Joe started hanging out a little bit more to give Tim and his girlfriend, space and stuff, time to do the stuff that they want to do. You don't want to be in nobody's face all the time. They got a girlfriend type situation. So I think the girlfriend was kind of a little bit happy that I did start hanging out with Joe, because I think she was feeling some kind of way. We was cool and everything, but you don't want nobody just always around your boyfriend like that type thing. So I kind of tried to get him in space. I started going over Joe's house, spending time with him, hanging out with him. I told him at this time, I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want no situation like that. I'm just chilling. We ain't doing no messing around, no none of that stuff like that. So anyway, I was over his house one day, and his car, we was getting ready to go somewhere, because normally I go to his house with my car, and then we'll get in his car and go wherever we're going to go. So his car started acting up, so he ended up getting on the phone calling his mechanic. Everybody got that bootleg mechanic or whatever that they get to fix stuff for him. But anyway, so he called him, and he was like, he gonna be over there to get the car. He got a lot of cars he got to fix and stuff like that. So he couldn't fix his car right then. So he's like, man, okay. So then he asked me to take him somewhere. I was like, okay, cool. But let me tell you what car I had at the time. I had an Acura Legend, honey. A white Acura Legend. That thing was bad. Had a sunroof, had leather seats, honey. Yes, I was only 20 years old at the time. I was like, yes, I thought I was doing something. I thought I was big time. It was paid off and everything. No payments on it or nothing. So I was good to go. But anyway, so he asked me, like, his cousin used to come over to his house all the time with some female, and I used to hang out with her all the time. You ain't got to know her name. But anyway, I used to hang out with her all the time. We used to go to the store, hang out and stuff like that. So me and her got cool too. So he told me, I've never been to her house, which is crazy. She's never been to my house either. And none of, my friends have ever been to my house. I just don't play all this. I just don't do that stuff like that too much. The only person that has ever been to my house was Tim. But anyway, so he used to hang out with my brother too. So, you know, he was just always over there. My family knew him and stuff. But anyway, so his cousin, the girl that I said I hung out with, he said he wanted to go over to her house. I was like, okay, cool. You know, I know her. So I get over there. She's there, but then there's some other people there. So, of course, I'm feeling some type of way like, man, you know, I don't know these people and stuff like that. But I guess it's cool because I know him, Joe, and then I know his cousin. So I was like, okay, it's cool. So I end up over there. We over there talking and, you know, laughing, having fun and joking around. It was cool and everything. So then Joe was like, man, I need to make a call. So he pulls his phone out. He's like, man, my phone dead. I don't feel like his phone was dead. I think his phone was shut off. Like, he didn't pay the bill or something. He just kept with some sketchy stuff. And just to tell you something, before we left his house, some dude came over there and he was talking to him. He like got mad with him or something. I was like, hold up, is he selling this dude some stuff, you know, whatever? And I was like, you know, before he got in my car, I was like, you ain't got no stuff on you, do you? I said, I don't play that. I don't let nobody get in my car like that. But anyway, he was trying to say, no, he didn't. You know, I wouldn't do that. You know, I put my stuff where it need to be, whatever. So anyway, so he's on the phone and, you know, he's mad and stuff like that. He's acting funny and stuff. And I'm like, hold up, you know, why is he mad? So anyway, after he finished with the phone, I was like, let me get my phone back because he acting stupid type thing. So I get ready to go around the corner. He went back in the room or whatever. He was mad. So I'll get ready to go around the corner to where everybody else was. And I hear them talking to my, oh, he mad. He mad. He couldn't get his drugs, this and that other. He on them drugs bad. Oh, pump your brakes. Pump them brakes. He on what? You know, of course, I ain't gonna go in there and say nothing to them about what they just said because I heard it when I was coming around the corner. Now, if they just said it while I was in there, I'm like, whoa, he's what? I'm like, wait a minute, they don't say this dude on drugs. We don't get down like that. I don't deal with nobody that's on no drugs. We're not doing that. So anyway, I was like, okay, so now I got to get up out of here. Now, mind you, when we got there, we was there for a while. They had their drinks. They had their stuff that they was drinking and stuff. I don't drink nobody drinks, no nothing. Not saying it was alcohol in it because I wasn't drinking no nothing like that anyway. But they had some fruit punch, some Kool-Aid and stuff. Like, I'm not drinking nothing from nobody's house. I don't know y'all like that to be drinking. I don't play that. So when we got there, now that I think about it, we got there. He went and he took me to the store. I drove him there. He drove me to the store in my car. Now that I think about it, I feel like it was a whole setup. I'm going to tell you why. Because he drove me to the store. He said, I know you don't like to drink, you know, out of people's cups. You don't like to drink people's stuff. So I'm going to take you to the store to get you something to drink so you'll be good. So he takes me to the store to get me something to drink. And then we come back or whatever. So, of course, I got my drink. And I don't put my drink down for nobody. I hold my drink in my hand. Ain't nobody trying to slip nothing in and nothing. So, okay. He's mad with dude about the drug situation. So, I'm like, I got to get up out of here. So, then I start to think. That's the whole setup. Because he wanted to get hold to my keys. He wanted to be able to use that car. He did not want me to be able to leave. So, I go and I'm like, man, I got to get my keys. You know, I done got my phone and everything. So, I'm good with that. But I'm like, what am I going to do? I need to get out of here. So I told him, I said, look, let me get my keys. I got to go. I got some stuff I got to do, this and that and other. So he's like, no, well, you need to go. I can take you where you need to go. I said, no, I'm going to do what I got to do and I'm going home. Like, I'll see you later. What you mean you going to take me in my car? My girl ain't going nowhere. You going to sit right here and this and that and other going on and on and on. You ain't going nowhere. This and that and other. I hurt you. I kill you. I kill you in here. You ain't going nowhere. So I said, oh, they just said he on drugs. So dude over here tripping. He ain't got his drugs. The dude he was talking to before we left probably was supposed to get him some drugs and didn't have it. And now he talking to a dude on the phone and he can't get it. And they just said what they said. So now he over here mad. He tripping out. I kill you. I this and that and other. I'm like, oh. So I started thinking like, okay, what do I do? Do I just leave the car? Because, you know, I walked a lot. So I'm a little chunky now. But back then I walked a lot. So it wasn't nothing for me to walk some miles and be good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that. I've rode bikes miles. I walked miles. And my brother done it several times. I'm like, I can call my brother, I can call my mama, I can call somebody, really. I was like, nah, but I want to take my car because if I, you know, leave or something, then he's going to have my keys and he's going to have my car. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. So I was like, okay, let me figure this out. Dude said he ain't going to get my keys. He's going to kill me. So let me see what I can do. So I was like, oh yeah, I got my phone. So I kind of walked around the corner a little bit and held my phone down like that in my hand, like up under my arm like that. And I text my mom. Now, when I tell y'all, my mom and dad are some of the coolest parents ever. Now, you get your butt tore up, you do something wrong. Don't think they cool like they your best friend cool, like that type thing. No, ain't like that. But they cool, they know. Like, we grew up in the project, so they know when you sound a certain way or when you text them a certain way, they know something is wrong. So I text my moms. I said, no questions asked. Call me and say you need me to pick you up. Now, my mom is at the shop getting something done in her car. Nothing major, because normally when my mom go to the shop, I usually go with her so she can drop her car off and I can take her wherever she need to go or take her back home or whatever. But this was something simple, so that's the reason why I didn't go, which I wish I would have went. But anyway, so I text her, no questions asked. Call me and say you need me to pick you up. And so my mom know, like, by me saying no questions asked, something is going on. So she'll give me like a couple seconds to get myself together. And then she'll, call. So I kind of came around the corner and I start drinking my drink or whatever. I'm sitting there. I'm talking to them like nothing's wrong. So then my mom called and he's jumping up. Joe is jumping up like, is that him? Is he calling back? And I looked up. I said, no, that's my mama. I said, hey, mama, what's up? What's going on? What you doing? Let me play this on out. Hey, mama, what's going on? What you doing? I'm trying to hold it away from me so everybody can hear, because she knew to talk loud. She's like, I'm over here at the shop, such shop. And she said, name the shop. I need you to come pick me up. I got some groceries to get, and I need to get me something to eat. Like, I'm hungry. I'm about to starve, this and that other. I was like, oh, okay, you at the shop. You need me to pick you up. All right, hold on for a minute. So, of course, I got the phone still right there, and I'm telling Joe, and I'm like, my mom need me to come get her to take her to the store and get her something to eat. She got to get something to eat. Like, come on, let me hold the keys. So then he's looking. He's mad. He's like, all right, man. Oh, we'll go get her. I was like, she don't want you coming with us. Like, he's like, nah, I'm gonna go with you, whatever, this and that other. I said, all right, mama. I'll be there in a little bit. All right. So then I hang up with her. And I know even if he gets in the car with me, with my mama, ain't no problem. Ain't no thing. So anyway, we get ready to get in the car. And I'm like, let me hold the keys. He's like, I'm gonna drive. I'm like, my mama don't want you driving her nowhere. What are you talking about? So anyway, he give me the keys. He get in the passenger side. We pulls up over there with my mom. Excuse me. We pulls up over there where my mom is. She comes, she's like, y'all need to go to the store, and I'm hungry, this and that. And I'm like, mama, what store you want to go to? And she's like, yeah, I want to go to Walmart. I got a few things I need to get. And then we need to drop it off at the house. And I was like, so what you want to do first? You want to get something to eat first? She's like, no, I want to go to the grocery store. Then I want to get something to eat, this and the other. She's just talking or whatever, normal. Just being normal. Like, she don't know nothing going on. They know how to play that stuff off. So that's why I love my mom and daddy to death, when I tell you, boy. But anyway, so he's in the passenger seat. I was like, okay, come on, mom. And she looked at him like, that's the face she gave him. Like, you need to get out the passenger seat. Why are you still sitting there type look? He got his butt on up. And she told me later on, she started to make him get out the car, get in the car and just lock the door, leave his butt standing out there. That's what she started to do. She said, no, she ain't gonna do it like that. So anyway, he gets in the passenger seat. And so we going, like, Walmart is close by. So I was like, okay, so you want to go ahead and go to Walmart? She's like, and she looked back at him. She said, he not going with me to Walmart. Dying, my mom don't play it. He not going with me to Walmart. I said, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, you need to take me. He was like, man, you supposed to be taking me to get my stuff in my car, this and another. And my mom was like, so what? She can take you another time. Shoot, I'm her mama. Like, what you mean? I was like, mama, thank you. Oh my gosh, because I wanted him out the car. So I was like, so what you gonna do? I was like, you want me to take you to your cousin's house or you want me to take you to your house? Man, take me to my cousin's house. And my mama said, okay, what's your problem? Like, don't get no attitude because I need my daughter to do something for me. You're not even her boyfriend. Oh, that pissed him off because he had made me his girlfriend and everything. Like, we wasn't in no relationship according to me. According to him, we was in a relationship. So anyway, I go and I take him to his cousin's house. And I'm staying in the car. He's like, come here, I need to talk to you for a minute. I wasn't going to get out of the car originally. So I go ahead and get out of the car. He pulled me to the side so my mom went here. And he's like, man, you know what? You better come back and get me. I'm telling you, you better come back and get me. I'm not playing with you. Better bring my car back, this and that other. He kept saying, I got some dry skin, y'all, sorry. But anyway, he said, You better bring my car back. I know that. You better bring my car back. He said, I will kill you. I'm telling you, better. I know where you stayed, this and that and other. You know what? I won't really worry about that. I just need to get from his house because my mama don't play that. My daddy don't play that. My brothers don't play that. And he know that. That's why he wanted to get me to the house by myself, because he knew my parents and my brothers and my siblings and stuff don't play that mess. All I got to do is make a phone call, but I just didn't want to make a big scene at his cousin's house. I just didn't want to do all that. I said, I'm going to figure it out for myself. So anyway, I was like, man, whatever. I walked off. He mad. And my mama said, bye. Now, that's something we don't say. We don't say bye. We always say, see you later. Because we're going to see you later. We don't like to say bye. My mom said, bye now and stuff. You know, she was trying to be funny. So apparently she didn't hear what he said, because he was trying to, you know, he was kind of loud, but at the same time, he's kind of trying to, and then her window was up at the same time. And she rolled the window down and said what she had to say to him. So anyway, I get in the car and I start telling her what happened, about what he said to me and everything that happened in the house. When I tell you my mom was mad, she wanted to jump out that car and get hold to him. She wanted to get hold to him. She said, why didn't you call your brother? Why didn't you call your daddy? She was going out. Why didn't you call somebody? Why you just let this happen? She was upset. I was like, nah, I just went and handled it on my own. I knew if I called you, you would do exactly what I needed you to do. I didn't want no action or nothing. She jumps on the phone. Pissed off. When I tell you I got in the car, I was crying. I was like, another situation I done got myself into. Not knowing, but see, that's the thing about stuff like that. A lot of times the people that will hurt you is the people that you feel like is your friends or somebody that's close to you. Those are people that'll do you wrong and you feel like you just know them so good. But I tell you, I had knew him for like over a year at that point. Knew him from over a year at that point. People get married in less than a year. I knew him for over a year, so I felt like I knew him. But at that point, it just all came out. And when I tell you I was crying, I was in that car. My mom got on that phone so fast, she called my daddy. She was going off. This dude just tried her. This dude just tried our child. This and that other. She going off and she mad. She gets on that phone and she's mad. My dad is like, hold up, you got what he stayed, this and that other. Got the address from her, everything. When I tell you my dad lives 2 hours away. My dad was here less than an hour. And he got there. He said and did some stuff to this dude. When I tell you, everybody in the neighborhood was talking about it. How this dude ain't want no parts of nothing near me. When I go back over my friend Tim's house, he would run out the back door when he would see me coming. Like he had no parts of that. But that's the thing though. He knew my family didn't play that. He knew that when he started hanging around me and stuff like that. That's why he never liked to come around when they would be around and stuff like that, because he knew my family don't play that. My family will lay hands on you. My family do whatever they got to do type thing. My dad is the type of father that, you know, somebody want to fight me, he gonna be like, okay, y'all, my skin is feeling y'all excuse it. But anyway, he the type father that, you know, you want to fight me or you want to fight one of his kids, like we're gonna meet in the street. And it's going to be a fair fight. Ain't nobody going to be trying to jump. Ain't no nothing. Like, you going to fight one-on-one type situation. He's one of those fathers. And he's one of those fathers that'll stay out of your business unless you tell him you need him, then he coming running. He always told me, he say, I'm just around the corner. He said, even though we 2 hours apart, I'm around the corner. But now my dad is six hours away from me. And he'll come running up here real quick too. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows that my father don't play that. And I felt like this guy was trying me because he felt like I was stuck in that situation at the house. But after that, when I tell you I ain't had no more problems, I ain't had no more problems from that guy. I ain't heard from the guy. When I talked to Tim, he's like, yeah, I talked to him. He just left here because he seen you coming type thing. But he knew it. Everybody knew it. But like, he really tried me. And that like really hurt my feelings for him to try me. And, you know, it's just crazy. But anyway, this video done got long. It's almost 20 minutes long. So I'm going to do a part 2 about the other boyfriend that, you know, tried to kill me. This one is a little bit more serious. Like, this one is more serious when you hear what I have to say. But stay tuned for that one. Make sure you watch the next one. Give me a thumbs up on my video. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already. Subscribe to my other channel if you hadn't already. Make sure you check me out on social media and make sure you check out my shop. Make sure you click that bell for notification of my videos. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, be blessed. Really do appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all comment down below too if y'all like, you know, my story times and stuff like that. I have a whole lot more story times and stuff that's going on. Like I said, I grew up in the projects. Want nothing to play with. All right, guys. Be blessed.